Happy Friday, everybody. What do we do on Fridays? We do SPX debit spreads. Got another one for you today. I want to show you the guys' shirt I got on. Eat, sleep, trade, repeat. SimplerTrading.com. Shameless plug. Absolutely the best trading and environment and group and just congregation of people that I have ever seen in my entire life. SimplerTrading.com. You guys need to check it out. It's awesome. That is my trading group that I am a member of. It's not my trading group. I am a member of it. John Carter is the one who owns the place. Excellent trader. The guy, his entire group of traders are just spot on, and they're excellent. So, that shameless plug being said, get me out of here. Bam. And I want to show you guys SPX. All right. Again, we had an excellent debit spread that we had go on today. Just extremely fortunate to know these kinds of things, to be a part of a group in Simpler Trading that teaches these kind of things, and just absolutely amazing. So I'm happy to share this with you guys. I've done it before. I've made videos on this before, and this is not my first time. Okay, this is not nearly close to my first time. All right, so. Two things need to happen for this trade to be legit and to be valid. You have to have a sell-off throughout the day, all right? You got to be down. And two, you have to get some bottoming somewhere around very early afternoon, late morning, early afternoon to mid-afternoon. You have to get a bottoming effect, all right, to show that buyers are starting to step in and sellers or shorts are starting to get out of their positions because it's Friday. Nobody wants to go into the weekend short. So we had a big sell-off right here. All right, nice. Since this is cash session, you see a gap right at about 8:30 in the morning. The jobs data came out. Market didn't like the numbers, so we had a huge bam down right at about 8:30, which is why you see this gap down. So we opened down somewhere around 18 points down. We got down to like 25 some odd points down for the day. Like, all right, perfect. Then we had this sell-off right here, somewhere between 11-ish, 11:30 throughout. About 1:30, somewhere in there, which is awesome. That's when the traders go to lunch. That's when it's a huge lull in the market. If you want to trade, go ahead. You can give your money away. That's no big deal. You just stay out, all right, when it comes to futures or anything like that. So we had this nice drifting down, which is actually exactly what I wanted to see. I was super excited. But anyway, so we are going to zoom in a little bit to right when we started getting this bottoming effect. I want to show you, you need to pay attention to this time frame right here, all right? We had a low, all right? And then we made a higher high, and then a higher low, and then a higher high, then a higher low, then a higher high, higher low. You can see the pattern here, all right? That's what you want to look for when you're looking for a bottoming effect going into the weekend, all right? You want to see the short starting to cover and longs coming in the market. So this is what we started to see, which was awesome. I was frothing, waiting for an opportunity to get in the market. I was thinking about getting in back here. Once we broke this high right here and we started trading up, I thought, you know what? I could get in the market with like a 35.40, which would have been great, but I'm thinking to myself, all right, 35 is way up here and 40 is way up here. I'm like, there's no way we're getting there. Come on. But as you can see, we did. But so I didn't get in. So then once we start getting this going on and all this, I'm like, all right, I'm not going to buy the top. All right, I'm not going to buy the top and have to sit through a pullback. So I'm like, all right, here we go. Then so we got the spike up right here. And I told a guy in the trading room, like, look, I'm looking for a 5-point pullback. I want a 5-point pullback to get in at a better price. So right here, I was like 4.5 points. I said, hey, you know what? Close enough. Any port in a storm, right? So we started getting this bottoming right here, and I'm like, all right, we need to get long. So I get long what was right here. Let me drawing tool back, and we have, where is it? We had right here. At 15.02, we bought the 40.45 vertical for 80 cents. All right, it was an 80-cent debit. So about 15.02, I want you to remember that. All right. Then we come out, and then, so that was right at about here. Like, all right, we get the spike up. We're like, all right, nice. We're going to get ready for another leg higher, which this is going to be a completely stress-free trade. But we didn't. We start breaking down right here. I'm like, crap. Because this is a trade where you're risking the debit paid. All right, you don't have a stop loss in this. You are risking the debit paid And that's it. It's not like, oh, if it gets down to 40 cents, I'm going to get out. No, period. You're risking $80. You're risking $80 to see if you can make 400. All right? That is the goal here. And because this happens more often than not, it's a pretty good chance that it's going to happen. All right? So then you just let it go. It got down to worth 25 cents or something like that right here. So did I care? No, I didn't care. All right? Because I'm risking the debit paid. So we got down to here, and I'm like, all right, you know what? At about 3:30, these ticks better do something, or else we're toast. Or else this trade is toast for the day. I'm like, crap. All right, well, right about here at about 3:30, we get this spike up. I'm like, all right, maybe. Nah, let's see what happens. Then we get this spike up. Like, all right, now we're game on. So then we get this little sell up here. It's like, whatever. But you know what? What are we making? What are we making? A low, a high, a low, a high, a low. All right. Higher highs and higher lows. We're back in an uptrend. All right. That's once this broke right here, it was game over for the shorts. All right. And then we're thinking, all right, we just need to get into the 2740 strike, and hopefully we can get out of this thing for maybe like 250 or something like that on some good premium increase. So I put a good till cancel order in. And I'm not going to say I put it in for this. I didn't mean to put it in for this. All right, you're going to see it got sold for 355. I meant to type 350. I fat fingered the 5, so it got put in for 355. All right, it's not some random fill. I just accidentally did it. But with 37 seconds left in the market for the week, we sold this out for 355 from 80 cents to 355 in an hour. In an hour. All right. Last time I did this, I think it took exactly 45 minutes. That's it. These trades are very quick. If they work great, and they pay well. All right? For the few times they don't work, it doesn't matter. They pay. All right? With this, I can do this 4 more times and break even. Even if it loses all 4 times, I can break even. All right? So that is why I love this trade so much. And you have to do it with the options that expire that day. They have to expire that day. 8 of March. They have to expire that day because you are getting something that has almost no premium in it. All right? No premium, and it's out of the money when you buy it with an hour left in the entire week. With an hour left till expiration. You're buying it, and it's out of the money. All right? You are looking for that spike in premium increase into the end of the day when all those shorts start covering and longs start piling on top of it and getting that short squeeze going on. You're looking for that punch of the premium increase. So that's what we got. And like I said, I meant to put 350, but I fat figure the 5 and put 355. So that's why I closed at 355. Now, those of you who are savvy and are looking at my screen saying, how did you get 355? Because it cash settled for 307. Well, on this spike up, this last candle at the end of the day right here, this spike up, it sold it at 355 because he got that premium spike right into the end of the day, and it sold it for 355. All right, so that's what happened there, and then it just came back before the actual cash close. So that's what happened. So that is how this trade works, guys. It works. It works way more often than it doesn't. And when it works, you're talking hundreds of % profit on the debit paid or the amount risked. You're talking hundreds of % when they work. And I'm going to throw a number out there without a full back test. I'm going to throw a number out there and say these work 70% of the time. All right, and it with the let's say 80 to 355. That's over a 300% gain today. Yeah, over 300, almost 350% gain today. I can do this 2 more times and it completely fails and I'm still ahead. So that's why I love these trades. They are very low risk for very high reward. So that's what I wanted to share with you again today. It worked amazing and I hope everybody got something out of it. And if you didn't, if you don't care, cool. I just took up 9 minutes and 37 seconds of your time. So hopefully everybody has a great weekend. Hopefully everybody has a great trading week next week. We'll catch you on the flip side.